It's Sean Gross. Give it up. I didn't know they called me that. So I ran out of toothpaste the other day, and after carefully weighing my options, consulting my local elders, and then sleeping on it, I made the brave decision to head out and buy myself some more toothpaste. And I know that might sound like a tough call, but I gotta keep brushing or the ladies won't be crushing. I gotta make a good first impression, or I will never smash that Tinder freshman. My mouth is fucking gross. So, I head over to La Fun, and I'm gonna grab some toothpaste at the Huddle. And I start searching through their massive, appropriately priced inventory for some Crest whitening toothpaste. Again, if I want any success at Noofs, I can't have any yellow tooths. Gotta have a clean mouth at CJ's if I want any BJ's. I've literally never had sex. So, again, I'm perusing the pastes, and they've got one toothpaste that offers tartar protection, one that protects you from cavities, one that keeps you from turning gay, but nothing for whitening my teeth. And I'm just thinking to myself, well, that's a bit of an oversight, but why don't they have a toothpaste that just protects against all of them? Imagine if condoms were marketed like that. Like, all right, yeah, so we've got some condoms over here, they'll keep you safe from AIDS. These ones will get you for gonorrhea, we got the clap behind the counter. These ones over here, they're ribbed, so they keep you from having a bad time. Do you have anything that protects against babies? Nah, man. Catholic University, not in my good Christian school. So to conclude, Notre Dame's toothpaste selection is bullshit, and I wish my teeth were whiter. Anyway, for this next joke, I just want to preface by saying that I do love my grandma. So you know what's super fun? My phone's down to like 20%, hook it up to the old charger, and then it dies. Isn't that bullshit? That'd be like if your sick, dying grandma was down around 20%, hooked her up to life support, and then she immediately died. How inconvenient! Let that one soak. Like, great, just dropped a gazillion bucks on this fancy machine and then she went and died anyway. I'm so sorry. Isn't it annoying how once they're dead, they're just dead for good? Like, I feel like we should be able to take out the old battery and replace it for a new one. How poorly designed. And of course, I was too dumb to take out the life insurance policy on it, so I can't even afford to get a new one. I'm losing you, I'm sorry. And you know I'm not gonna drop thousands of dollars in the new Grandma 10 with its fancy facial recognition software. No, I was perfectly content with the older model. I mean, sure, like, had poor memory, the speaker was pretty bad, and if I'm being honest, the voice recognition feature did not work. But you know what? I loved it. It was like family to me. And then she went and died at 20%. Missed you, Grandma. In the spirit of Valentine's Day, got some socks. This is our Valentine's. Thank you. My mom sent me these yesterday. That's actually true. I'm gonna tell you guys about my first ever date at Notre Dame. So, my first date on campus was a blind date, and it was actually at a pretty nice venue, believe it or not. Kind of hard to get into this time of year, pretty popular. It had nice mood lighting, some good music playing, the type of stuff you can appreciate, but also kind of like dance along to if you really wanted to. I don't know if there's any like die-hard romantics in the crowd, if anybody's ever heard of it. Are you guys familiar with Fever? Club Fever, I don't know if you've been there. But yeah, as you can imagine, first date jitters are getting to me. My heart's racing, I'm thinking to myself, man, how do I go about this? Super romantic place, great venue. I gotta make a good first impression. So I'm thinking, all right, do I just walk up to her with flowers? Do I try to make small talk? Do I just get up on her and start grinding? And I'm thinking, Sean, come on, think. This is the first date. First impression matters, great venue, you're gonna remember this night for the rest of your life. So you gotta be suave, gotta be charismatic, you gotta go about this the right way. So we're grinding. And suddenly she turns to me, I'm losing this pant leg, whatever. She turns to me, horrified expression on her face, and she says, wait, you're not my boyfriend. And I'm like, you're right, I'm not, at least not yet. Clearly this girl had never been on a first date before, because she had no idea how these things work. Super weird thing for her to just say right off the bat. Obviously I'm not her boyfriend yet. It is way too soon to start trying to put a label on this. I'm not the brightest girl, apparently. So anyway, we're having sex later that night back at my place, and it really became apparent to me that she had a fundamental misunderstanding of how first dates are supposed to work. Because, first of all, she had never told me her name or anything about her. I knew nothing about this girl. Second, she kept going on and on about having a boyfriend and feeling terrible. And it's just like, chill, like, let's take things slow. I'm not sure if I'm emotionally ready to, like, call this a relationship yet. Third, and call me old-fashioned, but I feel like it was just a little bit forward for her to be having all this crazy sex with me after the first date. So I'm thinking, I'm more of a third date guy myself. Kick her right out of my room, and honestly, the whole experience was a little weird, but one thing I did take away was that Phoebe is just a great place for a first date, and I hope to see some of you guys there later tonight. Thank you, everybody. I have no name.